Okay, this is not so much a pickup video as is a retrospective of where I started. Well, I started with the NES here. I bought this for $30, which is a bit much considering the shape it was in. It was very dirty, very dirty. Actually, you can see don't use surface cleaner on paint. It will come right off. I did that because it had yellowing on the front, but it was actually a dirt yellow, not a plastic fade yellow. So I tried to take that off. It also didn't work initially. I had to well, open it up, clean it out. It was full of grit and whatnot, and the was it the 72 pin connector was I guess it was in rough shape. So I took that out, scrubbed it with alcohol, and put it back together. It didn't work. So then I tried pushing the pins back, and that gave it a good grip, but it still wasn't quite working. It wasn't flashing anymore, but it was all like scrambled. And so then I went out and I got some sandpaper and well, emery cloth, and I sanded it down, and I finally got it to work. It's a bit temperamental at times, but it's functioning now. Here's the initial games I got for it. What was it? Oh, there we go. Rockin' Ball, owned by a Steve R. apparently. Not sure how to pronounce that, but Xyz. Yeah, that's not bad. And Russian Attack. I have some regrets of getting this because the label's in such poor shape. Looks like somebody took an X-Acto knife to it. But I'm looking over the net there, and there are places that have high-res label scans. So I'm going to see about maybe printing up one and replacing this sticker. Anyway, it didn't just start that way. I mean, what was it? I live in Maple Ridge, but I had to go to Vancouver to acquire a power supply for this thing, which was kind of far to go just for that. I ended up picking up a Mary Brothers and a Duck Hunt. Got this and the power supply at Game Deals in New Westminster. Great store. And let's see. So anyway, it was a bit of a wash in terms of price point, but I did gain plenty of experience on repairing these things, nonetheless. Then down the line, I picked up a copy of Tetris at a Valley Village. Looks better now. This thing was filthy when I bought it. Well, I've been playing this quite a bit. It's easy to pick up and play. Okay, the next system I bought was Super Nintendo. which I paid too much for, $55, because I wasn't finding any on Craigslist, and I was actually just desperate to find one, especially not without yellow on it, or the yellow plastic. It's in good shape. There's a chip on the corner here. Didn't notice that when I bought it, but otherwise fine. The well, mostly, you know, I use this as an example of not getting too desperate and, you know, losing patience. You got to be patient to get good deals. And that's what I learned from Bithead. You know, you gotta be patient, and you gotta try to haggle a bit. I'm not very good at haggling, and but I'll get better at it. So far, my haggling on Craigslist hasn't reaped any rewards yet. It's the same thing with this game here, Boxing Legends of the Ring. Now, a good game, but you know, it's a sports title, and I paid $9 altogether for that. Again, locally, I just couldn't find anything. I wanted a cart to test on this machine here. You know, just to make sure the machine was working properly. But came with 2 game pads, and it was my first experience with the infamous game bit screws. I was only able to wash the outside of this thing and clean the cartridge slot with cotton swabs and alcohol. I need to get a proper game bit so I can take these apart and give them a thorough cleaning on the inside. Given a choice, I'm probably gonna, whenever I take these game bits out, I'm going to try to at least find a regular screw equivalent and put those back in, because I hate game bits. You know, if I end up selling this down the line and or trading it, I'd really prefer that the person that gets it can get into it easily.